I'm hoping for countries to make recommendations, lots of recommendations this time for Botswana. I'm also hoping for loads of recommendations for Africa that reflect what we are doing in Southern African region around incremental way of decriminalizing, because we tend to recommend for decrim holistically, but there are so many things that LGBT in Africa need, and decrim is just one of them. What we would like is for the recommendation to focus on the government to use the judgments made in court by our own courts to educate the public so that we can change public opinion. The countries I've met with so far have been understanding, they have been really welcoming of the change that we are looking, because quite a few of them have made recommendations before, and the fact that we have been able to really come back to them and say thank you for making recommendations, particularly those who have made recommendations around registering LeGaBiBo, acknowledging that their recommendation has contributed to change. So it's been a really exciting week. They've been really excited in the change that they've seen, and it so happened that today there was a Ricky Kositau case in court, a transgender woman who challenged the government for refusing to change her gender marker. It so happened today was her case, it was the hearing, and the High Court ruled in her favor. Something that's really exciting, that really excited me, and having to, when I spoke to diplomats, inform them of this change. It's so rejuvenating in so many ways. So these recommendations are not just for nothing. There's something good coming out.
So part of our hope is to explain that Romania actually still needs a lot of progress to be done in speaking about LGBTI rights, and will focus mostly on the need to adopt the national HIV/AIDS strategy, which is important for all of us, but also for vulnerable groups, and for the national strategy for the prevention and combating discrimination. In the absence of such a framework, it will be difficult in countries like Romania with a high level of homophobia to make progress and initiate, by example, raising awareness measures or educate various groups professional groups in societies on LGBT issues. So I will say that our targets are rather specific, and it's really a good time to convince member states to address these very specific issues to the Romanian state. It's not the first time when we are addressing various recommendations to member states. However, I'll say that it's extremely helpful to have an organization such as ILGA World to help you to navigate between various delegations, to prepare the meetings, to get engaged with the representative of the permanent missions here in Geneva. It's an invaluable type of support, I would say, and it will be much difficult for organizations like mine to achieve some concrete result in the absence of such solidarity collegiality offered by ILGA World. So it's great that we can have such a strong presence in Geneva, and I was thrilled to see the good connection between ILGA World and so many delegations. It makes our life much easier to get connected with representatives of member states.
With the experience that ILGA has, they've managed to really shape our advocacy in such a way that it's more specific, it's smart. Also getting us to meet diplomats in country, the embassies, and suggesting who we can meet and so forth. It's a fantastic way of building capacity, because even though ILGA is supporting all the time, I feel it's like I'm doing it. It's not hand holding in so many ways. So it's fantastic.